Welcome to another episode of the Pink Link Podcast with your girl Marquita Vion. And this episode is just basically a chit chat with your girl. And I want to talk about limited beliefs and how, if you don't start tackling those beliefs now, you don't want to wake up and see yourself, years from now doing the same old thing because that's all you've known and things hadn't changed. So tune in because this is a video you definitely want to tune into and catch. What's up, y'all? I don't know what's up with my lights back there. I've tried. They was on for like 2 seconds and they just went out. But hey, I got some pink still for you, hunty. Because it's the Pink Link with your girl Marquita Vion, and we are back for another week. So as stated, if you watched the intro video, today I want to talk about just pretty much, doing the same old things and ain't nothing changed. And how do you get there? How do you get there? I was speaking with someone, a couple of people. And this just all goes into having limited beliefs and, just that also trauma that hadn't been healed and overcame. Being instructed or the guidance of people who may haven't gotten out of their own limited belief systems. And so a lot of time we pass that thing down. We continue to do that same thing unconsciously because we're not aware of something different other than what we're used to. And so I'm bringing this on because I was speaking with several people and just as a coach and throughout the years and even in my own personal journey, just things that if I hadn't been on that self-development journey, if I hadn't been having that yearning to continue to learn and doing things different than what my mom knew and her mom knew, I wouldn't be sitting here before you. I would not be sitting here. I wouldn't even be doing no YouTube or no Pink Link, nothing. No coaching, nothing, no aspiring speaker, nothing. Because that ain't where I came from. And so I had to shift. I had to have that shift here to start doing something differently. Because if you don't have a shift here to do something different, you'll continue to do the same things that's been done or you was taught to do that maybe they didn't know no better to do any different. And I say that because that all boils down to, being in relationships, just speaking with someone who's much older in years than myself, and some of the things, and I had to sit back and kind of really process that conversation after having a conversation with my lady that time, and just wonder, like, to be where she's at now, it was things in her life that her mom maybe didn't give her, and though she's much older than me, she was seeking some advice, and that's what I tell everyone. I can learn from someone younger than myself. You don't ever put an age on who can pour into you. And so, and basically, if you don't start doing some type of work on your journey and all you know is what you've been doing, and what you've been doing is not giving you the results that you desire, that is when you know it's time to start doing something different in your life. That has what brought me here. What I had been taught, what I had knew, it didn't feel good for what I was getting in my life. And I knew I had to start taking initiatives to start doing something different, start investing in other things, start learning something different, to start getting something different. And that's why if you follow me, if you know on this channel, I always say that the life that you want, you create. Because I have been creating things into my life just by changing my belief system, just by investing in things differently, and that yearning to learn to do something other than what my mom only knew to teach me, because only what her mom knew to teach her, and only because what her mom knew to teach her. And if you want to just go back, our ancestors didn't have a lot. to work with, you know. And so a lot of things wasn't talked about, and wasn't told, or, you know, we had an ignorance to much of it. And even now, it's still a big ignorance within our community. And we are just now getting a lot of the resources that we need to start showing up better, to start doing better within the Black community. And so I just had to come on here and just discuss that, because many people feel like, oh, they don't need a therapist, they don't need a coach, and things like that. And a lot of times, if you lack something, whether you get a therapist, whether you get a coach, you need to invest in yourself. If you know you're in a place and things are, or you're not understanding why you continue to attract this type of guy, and you wake up and you 68 years old, or you're not understanding why you're not able to, do certain things that you desire. Maybe they may travel. It always resorts back to something, and it resorts back to really here. The mind, the limited belief system, the thoughts that you're thinking, the things that you're telling yourself, the things that you're not doing to put yourself in positions and places to start creating those things that you desire in your life. And so, and even with just talking to certain men, I want to go there. I want to touch there. And I want to say that these things go hand in hand. And in a way, because I've discussed some conversation with men, and they feel as though, they meet women these days, and then, after exchange, a lot of times, oh, then the woman need this, or she need help with that. And I want to say to that, with the man and the women, first off, let me address the man. As a man, and I'm going to address overall, as a man that I preference, no way that there should be any type of exchange and you not feel, as a man, that you should take that responsibility to be a man and protect, provide, and cherish someone that you're exchanging anything with. But I know, a lot of times men go there and there's no attachment. It's just dead and done. Hey, that's what it is. And women, y'all, because I'm going to tell you my theory upon, I thank God for always being that provider, that protector, and just me being able to do the things I need without having to go there with someone, in exchange for something for my livelihood and my stability. And, that's what you have to be able to also shift. Because I know, a lot of things was passed down. Oh, if you're going to be with a man, well, I'm going to say my mom told me this. If you're going to get a wet behind, that man needs to be able to do what he needs to do. But at the same time, that's not in exchange. That's just if you're on a basis with someone in a relationship, he should be being able to do what he should as a man. Though I'm in a position that I thank God that I've always been able to do what I need to do. However, if someone's going to, consider themselves to be that for me, he should be able to also bring some stability and add to what is going on and be that man. And with that being said, you have to be mindful with who you're exchanging yourself with, intimately, spiritually, physically. You can't just be out here. I'm so grateful that I'm where I'm at now, because the 20-year-old me did not know the things that I knew, and these are the things that I now teach and coach, because the old me would be exchanging probably myself, not knowing my full worth, or not thinking about or being intentional about what I'm doing and how impactful that is, invite others into my environment, into my my sacredness, into some so sacred, yeah, you can't get your virginity back, but at the same time, when you've done so much work in your life, you don't want to just be wrapped up with any old body, because that comes with, exchanging spirit and soul ties and things like that. So y'all worried about a light bill or getting paid or, not paid, you need to worry about who you exchanging yourself with and what type of soul ties you bringing forth, especially if people hadn't healed, from things that they've been through, and, you wonder why it's toxic. Or another point is, you don't want to go into something for a beneficial of monetary gain from someone that, it should be something other than that. You want to go into something with the intent to have love, and relationship and growth and, build together. So a lot of things that you may have been told, or you may feel like, oh, it's against your, boyhood to just be shucking out your money, or caking, or what's tricking. No, you need to get a different belief system on how you choosing, and be intentional about how you're dating, and women, depend and know that you have the highest provider there is, and you don't have to just feel like you have to be so quick to give yourself there to have someone to come in and be their provider for you and your family, but that you have the main provider on the main line to make sure that you and your family is taken care of, and not having to put yourself in a situation to exchange yourself in any type of way, thinking, okay, well, me, mom, and did it. Me, mom, and did what they had to do, because a lot of things that they didn't know. And, it was survival mode. Hey, we're in a better place. We're in a better place. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and physically, and resourcefully, to really go about doing things differently. And so I want to just get on here and say that. I hope y'all got this message, and it wasn't everywhere, because at the end of the day, all these things does go together. You hear me? And I just want to drop it off, because, hey, I could be sitting, if I had someone out here, baby, I'm pretty sure I can go longer and talk a whole conversation about these different situations and things like that. And it's definitely been a pleasure to come on here once again to share with y'all. And I hope y'all know that it doesn't take anything for you to start creating the life that you want and you desire, because you are great, and it all starts here. And hey, if you feel like, how do I even get there? Here, that's where I come in. Hit me up. I will drop my info below, and also I will tell you, you can hit me at info@goodtoandforme.com. Also, you can hit up Marquita at Marquita Vion on Instagram. Like, follow, and also share, subscribe to this video. Drop your comments below, and blessings on blessings to you. And I'm also going to be relaunching the Good To and For Me site, and I have a shirt that's coming out that kind of coincides with this video in a way, for my ladies awaiting out there. And I like to say awaiting, because when people are like, oh, you single? No. Words are powerful. I'm not going to affirm to that, but I would say I'm awaiting and I'm dating. So, yes, it's been a pleasure once again. So, hey, support your girl. Let me know what you'd like for me to speak on next. And if you'd like for me to go back over something in this video, drop that below too. Have a great day, and go do you, be great, and create the life that you want.